Hello everyone, Jilles Groskamp here from Team Infinity, and today in this video I want to talk about the body rules now, the weight of the body. As you might have seen on internet, on social media, the EFRA have decided to have a minimum weight for the body shells. I think it's a good thing not to have the super light ones. It's a big hassle to get those, and I think the standard body shells is good enough for everyone, so I think it's a good idea. However, I got some questions about from people who ask me, hey, how I can get this minimum weight, because I buy a body in the shop, I paint it just white, a little bit thin, and the body is underweight. So how I can solve the problem? Well, we face this trouble, as I can say, at the Worlds in Thailand for the 110 World Championship. And this is actually my body shell used in the final. At that time, the IFMAR decided to use 90 gram for minimum weight for the 110 car. But now, for some reason, they went up to 95 gram. I think it's quite heavy because I use a regular extreme body shell, the ZC1. That's pretty much the body that everyone uses. And if you get a 0.75 mm body shell just out of the shop and you paint it white, like this one for example, it's really, with the standard wing, it's around 85 to 90 gram. So it's very difficult to get to the 95 gram. So I must say I don't think it's the correct minimum weight. But anyway, I want to tell you something about how I fixed the trouble. However, I read in the ENS rule that it's not allowed to add extra weight on the body shell. So I must say I think they should rethink about this rule, because otherwise you can just throw your body shell, because there's no way you can get a 0.75 millimeter easy under 95 gram, above 95 I must say. So anyway, I will show you here what I did, and I hope they allow this for you. Yeah, it's simple. This is the aluminium tape. This is always good for the pipe to protect your body shell from the heat. And I put a few layers. And basically one layer is a little bit more than 1 gram. So I put a few layers here, and also on the other side, and also in the front bumper. So you want to have the weight, of course, low in the body. So I don't add any weight on top of the body shell, of course. Second thing, of course, you can also add some more stickers, but however, stickers are very thin and they're very light, so it's not a big difference. Another thing you can run is, of course, the side plates on the body, on the wing. They also have the good effect for the downforce, and especially now also the good effect for the weight, because this is a few grams again. Yeah, what I said, the ZC1 body shell is quite light, and the wing, the standard wing, is also very light. So there's an option wing from Extreme, and I have it on this body shell, and this is the stiffer wing. It's thicker and therefore also heavier. So this wing is about 8 gram more heavy than the standard wing. So if you have trouble to get the minimum weight, you can also try this wing, because this wing is very good. The performance is really good. So also at the World Championship I saw some guys running this wing, and just to try to get the minimum weight. Okay, so that's the 110. Yeah, again, I think the only real way to do it is put the stickers and the aluminium foil. I hope they allow this for you, otherwise it's gonna be a big trouble there. However, the 1.8 body, it's for me it's a completely different story, because this body shell is the minimum weight is 145 gram, and this is again a regular body shell. This is, well, actually the lightweight body shell, and I checked it on the weight scale, and my weight scale already says it's 155 grams. So this is actually 10 grams overweight, which is of course in the minimum weight, but yeah, it's actually quite heavy. But I can't do anything about it, because I have to have the stiffeners, I have to have the wing. So therefore this body is quite heavy. So so this is the new Hyper. This is painted white, And also this one has a little bit lighter stiffeners, and also this body is about 149. So this is quite nice. If the minimum weight is 145 and this is 149, I think this is a good acceptable weight. Of course, you don't want to be exactly 145, because if they check and you're 144, disqualified. Well, this body is the old Super Diablo, and this is painted by someone else. It is painted very light, also the same stiffeners. And if I put this one on the scale, it's 144. So basically, I have 3 standard 0.75 body shells, and they're pretty much all above or around the 145. So that's nice. So I think, yeah, everyone can get away with this. But again, the 110, in my opinion, the 95 is too heavy. I think they should go back to 90, which is still quite heavy, because what I said, if you have a standard 0.5 millimeter Extreme ZC1 body, 0.75, this is a pre-cut for Infinity car. If you paint it just white with a standard wing, you're around 85. So this is really more light. And there's no other step around. I don't know if Extreme has a 1 millimeter, for example, but then one will be more than 100 grams, so that doesn't make any sense. Well, that's my story about the new body rule. Again, I hope they will go along with these new rules. I hope the tape in the body shell is allowed. And of course, the wing is a good way to get more weight on the body shell. I hope this was helpful for you, and see you next time.